Hi everyone, I'm Alicia, and today I'm joined by Julio of Studio Suite. Julio, how you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for asking, Alicia. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm really excited about this week's video because we are going to be seeing a live demonstration of the content management module within Studio Suite. So this is a way for studio managers to find all of the information that they need for all of those contacts. And I'm just going to turn it over to you to show us that demo.
Yeah, thank you, Alicia. Like you said, with the contacts module, you can organize all of your resources, filter through resources, so you can deploy them easier than just dealing with a bunch of separate spreadsheets. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now so we can dive in. All right, so this is what you would see when you open up Studio Suite. Over here on the left side, we have the projects that are happening today. We have these events, which are line items that belong to these projects on the left side. Also, we can see the tasks that have been assigned to us or that we have assigned to ourselves, and we can see some follow-ups that need to be done. So this home screen is obviously very useful when you're trying to organize your day. Now let's get into our contacts module, which we can select here from the left side. So this would be the list view. We can see all of the contacts that I have on my particular version of Studio Suite. You can see information like phone number, city, maybe the role, or anything else that you want to display here. We have group management. That's something that I was talking about earlier. And this is pretty handy because maybe you just want to take a look at your employees and assign a task, or maybe assign any of these employees to a project. Maybe you just want to take a look at your vendors or your freelancers, or maybe you just want to take a look at your clients. So either of those is possible. Right here, we can have locations, prospects, if you're doing any type of sales, if you have personal contacts. So yeah, very useful. So let's say that I want to grab maybe Alan Smith, which is one of our engineers. If I click on it, I can see his detailed information over here. So I can see his phone number, email, URL, any unions or affiliations that Alan belongs to. And we can also see any follow-ups that have been assigned to Alan, any emails or letters that Alan has written, or if he's communicated with any client, they'll go ahead and show up over here as well. Also, I like to show the employee tab. Right here in the employee tab, we can see a little bit more of information for the person. So let's just pick a random one right here. This is my example. If I click on rates, we can see that in Studio Suite, we can create an unlimited amount of rates for any of our resources. So this is good, like, for example, if I would have a Sunday rate or a producer rate, maybe a half-day rate, a weekend rate, any of that is possible. So you can create as many rates as you want. From within the contacts module, you can also take a look at any tasks that have been assigned to myself or that I have assigned to myself. We can see events, any events that I have participated in, so that's always handy. And if we move over here to our attached tab, this was one that I find really useful. For right here, you can, for example, bring in a non-disclosure agreement, my employee contract, or any PDF or information that relates to me and that is valuable. I can bring it in here from either Google Drive, Box, Dropbox. I can even create a path to my computer so I can search it from there, or I can go ahead and attach a file from my computer. So I've done that right now. And if you attach a file, you can click on it in Studio Suite and see it right here from within Studio Suite. So that's pretty neat. Going back over here, we also have the ability to create reports, to take a look at which projects have I participated in. We can also see financial data. So how much have I contributed to a company, or how much money have I helped make a company in particular. So that's always useful. And something that I didn't want to miss is that for any of your contacts, so we saw earlier how you can create groups. Those groups come from here. So if I select client, vendor, personal, and prospect, then I would show up under all of these group categories.
So it kind of gives you a
So
way to filter through the different people that you have that you're managing.
yes, exactly. So when it's time to grab one of your resources and deploy them, it's very easy and convenient. So that's a little bit on content management, and on our weekly webinars, this is one of the topics that we'll be diving into, and we'll be covering it in more in depth. So please join us for that. And that, in a nutshell, is a little bit of the CRM aspect that Studio Suite has.
All right, Julio, thank you so much for showing us that demo. I think it was very in-depth, and it very much outlined everything that module within Studio Suite can do. So if you'd like to find out more about the Studio Suite software, you can call them at the number up on the screen, email them at info@studiosuite.com, or just visit the website. And you can also like, follow, and subscribe to them on social media. And just one more reminder, as Julio said, make sure that you're tuning in for the live question and answer sessions that are going to be every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Thanks again, Julio.
Thank you, Alicia.